Great. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's post-match press conference featuring Gerald Coetzee following the conclusion of the first T20 between South Africa and India here in Durban. As per the norm, we do have an online component, but we will look to start in the room first. And if time allows, we will then switch to those online. So we'll get started in the room straight away. Who would like to start us off? Talford?
Joel, welcome back. Welcome back to international cricket. And I thought you were going to explode when you took that first wicket. I mean, how does it feel?
I hurt my throat. It was bad. No, I think it showed that I was very grateful to be back. It felt really good. Disappointed with the loss, but also grateful to be back.
I can just sneak in another one. How do you assess a game like this? You know, it looked like there were so many runs and so many sixes, and then you've got to come out and bat. You know, how do you? Where's this in your head at the moment?
Yeah, I think they put on a good score. I don't think it was out of reach. I think we had some good starts with the bat and just couldn't convert. And I think that's something to look into the next game. But I think the boys know that they've played long enough to know that just had a good start but couldn't kick on. India batted well, but it wasn't anywhere out of reach.
Gerald, seriously outplayed in the bowling department, seriously outplayed in the batting department. As you said, we just couldn't convert. What really went wrong?
I think that's a tough question. I think there's a few things that went wrong, but I think there's a lot of things that also went right. I think we'll have to analyse and see the next game, or look at this game and take it into the next game. I don't think skill-wise we were that far off. I think Sanju batted well, but I think if you look at the other things, I think we bowled pretty well. One good innings, and we'll have to do our homework. And the batters, good starts, should just convert.
Hi, Gerald. The decision to bowl first today, how do you feel about that decision? Did it have any impact? And just you personally, a good performance with the ball, good performance with the bat. How are you feeling about your performance?
Yeah, about the toss. I was the captain. I think we wanted to bowl first. I don't think there was any problem there. I think the wicket was good and good for us to bowl in the start. Like I said, Sanju batted well, and then very grateful to be back. It's nice to have a good game, but it's bittersweet to lose. But very grateful.
One more thing, maybe the Proteas, as they have a chance now in the ICC Test Championship, maybe you've already thinking about the upcoming test against Sri Lanka. What would you say about that? Because earlier this week, Eden spoke about the toughness of adjusting from all the formats.
Yeah, I think the test team's done really well, but it hasn't crossed my mind just yet. This is an important series for us. So I think for now, everyone's focus, I can only speak for myself, but it seems like the focus is here. The test team's in a really good spot, but that's only, I would say, a problem for later. And right now we've got India in front of us, which is a heavy task.
Hi Gerald, hard luck on the results and welcome back. That's, if I'm not mistaken, 5 defeats now in the last 6 in T20s. I know you weren't part of the other teams in the previous series because you're not in the squad, but you are back today. Just from someone who was looking outside in those matches and obviously being part of the team today, would you put it down to the inexperience of the side, or is there something else at play?
I think there is something there. I think we were just in a final for a T20 World Cup. Now it's a new team. There's a World Cup coming up, not next year, the year after, so we need new blood. There's plenty of talent. I think we've seen that. It's just the boys need some experience, need to sharpen up their skills, and we'll be good to go.
Hi. We talk about Sanju Samson inning, but Varun Chakravarti and Ravi Bishnoi took 6 wickets. So what do you say about both spinners?
Yeah, they bowled exceptionally well. I think we can't take that away from them. But I think the game for them wasn't one with only in the bowling department. I think Sanju's innings played a big role. But yeah, they class bowlers. I think they bowled really well. And I think we have our hands full for the next bit, but we also have class, some serious batters. So I think it'll be a good matchup for the games to come.
We're going to take one in the room, and then we've just got 2 from Amir online and then we'll wrap.
Speaking of talent, there's a lot of guys that have come in since you were injured. What's your take on the new talent that you've seen in the Proteas recently, and Andiles Milani making his debut today?
Yeah, it's very exciting. I think today and the past few games where Nubs has played, we've seen that they are class. They're very young, and we're allowing them, the coaches are allowing them freedom to go play. I think Andile showed it tonight, first ball a bomb, which is great. So I'm very excited for the future of this team.
Great. We'll take two from Amir. Amir, please go ahead.
Good evening. Thank changed much, if at all? And was it a bowl first wicket, do you think?
I think the conditions were as we expected, pretty good. And again, with the bowling first, I don't think it was the wrong call. I think we as a team decided and we were confident bowling first would be a good option. I think the second innings, the wicket played pretty well. I think we just made some mistakes, but I don't think the wicket got worse. I think, like I said, Sanju played a good innings, but the wicket was good.
And then, yeah, obviously coming down to Gqeberha and St. George's Park, how much would you say that, that the surface here in Port Elizabeth suits our bowling attack?
Good. I think we've got a few guys play there for SA20, a few guys who are locals, and last time we played them there, we beat them last year. So I think we're feeling good to go there. We love St. George's. It's a good venue.
Great. On that note, that does conclude this press conference. Thank you very much, Amir, and thank you, Gerald, of course, for availing yourself this evening, and to those of you who have joined us here in the room.